Hello, one and all. My name is Cilantro. Welcome back to Let's Play TerraFirmaCraft. Got a lot of stuff I want to do today. For one, I want to do some more exploring. I have been trying to keep tabs on the season. We are just about probably midway to early, the witching hour, huh? That's a little scary. Uh, uh, Early to midway through summer. We have all of fall, of course, before we have to really worry about things. As far as food goes, but I would rather get things taken care of sooner than later. Still haven't seen any growth from my berry bushes. I'm wondering if those aren't seasonal. It's very likely that they are. But there could be other types of food out there. The more diverse foods I can get, the better. Speaking of, off camera, I had noticed that my plants looked like they were fully harvested, or fully harvestable. So I went ahead and harvested them, but all I got back was seeds. So I think one of my goals is going to be to make a hoe, an actual like higher tier hoe, because you can use those to check the nutrient levels in your soil. You can use them to, I think you can check it to see if they're watered, if the plants are ready, and so on. So that'll be really handy, especially since I'm using a texture pack. So it's really hard to tell sort of what level each different thing is. Also, I was told about a keyboard shortcut, which could be quite handy, especially for the way that my area is looking. Also, I believe that during a good chunk of last session, I actually had it on peaceful. Not that I run into a lot of monsters anyway, but I had noticed after I was doing my recording that I think I'd had it on peaceful. But if you have two different stacks of food, you can actually open your inventory and hit S, and it'll automatically combine all of them. So that's very handy. It's going to save me quite a bit of time. I also did do some panning for gold off camera, which I believe I had mentioned before, and I also made some extra charcoal. I found out that in order to make a forge, you do need a charcoal block, but it hadn't occurred to me that these are charcoal blocks. I can just use charcoal by just stacking it up on top of each other, rather than combining it in my inventory to make charcoal. So I should be able to use that to make a forge, and then use that forge to get back my copper ingot. And otherwise just to manipulate the copper in ingot form if I need to. So that level of technology is available to me. I also found out how to harvest stone blocks. It's kind of an interesting concept, actually, and I'm likely going to look around for easy places to do it where I don't have to use a lot of my pick durability. But I would like to at least get some of the forge not only made but decorated. So I'll be doing that here soon. Wow, there are a lot of mobs over there. I was thinking to myself, I'm just going to go explore over this way, but that is a ton of monsters. Thankfully the sun is coming up, so I will be able to do that. I do have some copper available. I would like to melt it, but I don't want to do it and leave it unattended. So I think I'm going to go do some exploration first, and then I will come back and melt the copper down. I'm a little shy of doing 2 ingots. I have 15 in there, and then I had just gotten 1. I did also fire some extra ceramic bowls, so I have more pans if need be. So that's something I'll definitely look forward to. Likely sometime today, I'm also going to do some more panning to try to get at least 2 ingots. I think I'm going to make a prospector's pick and a hoe. I've come to decide. I think after that, I'm going to want a saw to start doing extra wood things. Oh, sort of skelly bones from skeleton. Was that a wither skeleton? Or is that just a commandeered model? Either way, I don't like it. I don't have anything to really deal damage to that, so we're just going to have to let the sun do its thing. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Hey! No, none of that. You're not supposed to be smart enough to get into the water. You're supposed to be dumb. Hopefully can I attract his attention at least enough to get him to come out of the water. Hello. Come at me, bro. Ow. Jerk. Maybe not. Well, I'm going to go explore. Screw it. Let's get out of here. Oh, spider. Ooh, I want to kill that. I want string. I would love to have some string. Where are you? I hear you, spider, but I can't see you. Somewhere within these. Hopefully I have enough. Ooh, hey, some bones. Oh, hello. Spiders are pretty quick, so I've got to be ready to make sure that I have enough damage to be able to kill him. Let's see if I can't. Got him. Huh, got a double tap. That's pretty cool. Gonna have enough javelins to kill him? I am not. That's not good. Beat him up with my tools. Oh god. Oh, I do still have some javelins. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just bite off more than I can chew? Jesus. Whew. Wow. That guy really made me work for it. Note to self, spiders are badasses. Alright, we're going to hit some more javelin heads after that. Holy moly. I did get 2 string though, that's good. That's actually really, really good. I've never been this excited to see string before. That's crazy. Oh, come on, just get out there and die already. You're kind of bogarting my house. So I actually, in addition, I was kind of curious as to what hot springs did. Because I knew there had to be some sort of a function. And they do have a function. They actually let you regenerate your health much more quickly. As long as you have the capacity to regenerate health, you can just have a nice little bath in a hot spring. And look at that. It's not like flying, but it's certainly going a lot faster. So I think I'm going to sit in here and do a little bit of napping. Get some rocks. Make some javelin heads and fill my inventory with more javelins. I always thought I was carrying enough. It turns out I guess I'm not. And actually, speaking of, let's put the bones, which I'm not sure what all bones are used for, and the spider eye in a container. And I'll put there we go. I have a mob drop container now. Excellent. So yeah, I'm going to do some inventory management. I'm going to nap some rocks, and I'll be back with full health bar, hopefully. Oh, hello there, doggy. I found myself a wolf. I'm unsure what their taming process is, but I may have to come back and grab this guy. So I've been doing some exploring. Sun's coming down. Hopefully I can make it back home before things get too dangerous. I am on a island. I confirmed that the other part was an island, but the other side of that river that I live next to is also an island. So if we're gonna go explore some other things, we're gonna have to deal with some stuff. At least I'm pretty sure, unless there's some. I'm, pretty good at geography as far as Minecraft goes. So that way is my home. I'm pretty sure, and then it kind of loops around to here, and I am on an island. So I was really hoping to find some other types of food, but didn't see anything. I am not 100% sure, but I believe that food actually, like random plants will start growing. So there's a chance that if I go look again, I may find some other types of food and whatnot. So not all is not lost necessarily. What are you doing, buddy? It's got me a little worried that he's going to get caught in the rocks and just kill himself somehow. So anyway, I'm going to make my way back home and we'll do some smelting and other shenanigans. Well, because I'm an idiot, I'm exploring at night, even though I could... Oh, God, there's a zombie over there. Even though I could very easily be killed. But I couldn't resist. And to that end, I actually found some wintergreen bushes. God, the sound balance with this mod is awful. Hello. Can't tell if it's like 3 zombies or 1. Oh, geez, there's another one. Get off me, bro! Okay. God, this mod, man, I've never been this tense when it comes to fighting just regular monsters. That's for sure. So apparently no berries, but wintergreen sounds good. I'm hoping that they're viable during the winter or maybe even the later summer or later like autumn months. That would be really nice. And actually, I found those. I'm currently actually back in the original first island that I was exploring, so apparently I had not gotten everything. Oh god, I am making a big problem worse. This is why you should never explore at night, kids. Not until you have good equipment, at least. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, deer. Quite a bit of deer. That was actually another thing that I looked up too. Apparently deer are not tameable. And they're essentially big piles of food. You can't breed them, you can't tame them, you can't do anything. So to that end, I'm going to probably kill a couple of them for some meat, because I could definitely use it. I could definitely use the food. And apparently they dynamically spawn as well, so there's a good chance that they will respawn at some point. Okay, I think this island is a good spot to stay safe until the sun comes up, which is actually just about right now. So that's good. I'm going to wait for all those zombies to die. How am I doing on javelins? Okay, so... okay, I guess. Do I want to... yeah, I think I'm going to make some... I'm going to make another javelin. Well, 6 will hopefully be enough to kill some deer. I don't believe they fight back either. I think they're essentially non-hostile. So that's good. So yeah, I'm going to let the sun come up, do its thing, and I'll be back probably when I get back to camp, unless I found anything else cool. Alright, I've returned home. I have acquired some more copper. Went ahead and did some more... okay, they do stack to 16. Did some more panning. Actually broke 3 pans before I got any copper, and then on the last one I got 5 copper in a very small amount of time. So I don't know if there's some sort of you know, density for certain types of minerals and ores. I really don't know, but either way, I'm happy to have enough for 2. So with these 2 ingots, I'm going to make a prospector's pick for 1 for sure, and then a hoe. And I believe for the last, I'm going to, because I'm going to be liberating my copper ingot at some point, I think I'm going to make a saw. That will allow me to get into sort of the wood technology, so to speak, that will allow me to expand my crafting bench and make a bunch of other really very handy things. So in the meantime, I'm going to smelt these, and then I think I'm going to go prospecting after those are done. And I'm also going to go quarrying, because I need stone. And I think I have the exact spot for that. So I'm going to let these burn throughout the night. I'm probably actually going to need to collect some wood in order to finish that. Yeah, I don't have quite enough wood to be able to do 2... oh, no, I have enough. It's 8. My bad. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Also, I did kill some deer, so I have some venison. I think I'm going to cook that. Actually, I think I'll just do that right now. Let's see here. So let's get the fire started. Or I guess you can't. Can you not? I guess you can't. Can you not relight a fire that's went out? Messy inventory. Messy inventory. Messy inventory. Dirt. Get out of here. Okay. So if I put fuel in there, it won't let me put fuel in there. Oh no! Yeah, it will. Now can I light it? If I get my fire starter. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to cook my venison. Hopefully it says when it's done being cooked, so I don't burn it or anything. I'm assuming this is how you cook it. I would imagine just putting it on fire. Oh, there's a bar at the top. Is that the doneness rating? Can I get medium rare? I would totally go for some medium rare venison. What if I should have cut a little bit of decay off of it first? Gonna need to dig up some of my... I like how you can store things tangibly. I actually really like that. It's getting hot. I assume that's the cooked meter. Oh yeah, medium rare. Okay, there it is. It even tells you. Yeah, I think I like it medium rare. Is it too hot? It's probably too hot to eat, isn't it? All right, so it's cooked to medium rare, but okay. So I guess there we go. Now, oh, it's just glitching out. That is not bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't want to eat that much. What's going on? All right, excellent. Tasty venison. All right, so yeah, gonna fire some pottery, and we're gonna go quarrying and prospecting. Woohoo! All right, so I have some things firing right now. I got to make sure I keep those in mind so they don't, so I don't end up losing any of it. But I have arrived somewhat close to where I originally had started. This is not very far from my house. And I'm going to try to do my quarrying here. So to get stone blocks, what you have to do is you have to basically isolate them, if that makes any sense. So for example, if I want to harvest this stone block, what I will do is I will cut this one. There we go. This one. And then this one. And that should give me a stone block. So there we go. So now I have a block of nice. Nice. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm sure that's like the oldest joke in the book by now. So I'm going to quarry up 4 blocks to be able to make my forge. I will decorate the rest of the area eventually, for sure. I mean, I want to make sure it looks nice too, but I really ultimately want to save as much durability as I can on this thing. So I only want to try to find 4 easily accessible blocks that I can obtain here with minimal hardship. And hey, look at that. This one will be pretty easy to get to. I can break this one and that one. That'll give me another block. And then I think here, I can also just break this one. And we'll get another block. Excellent. Okay. So now we have enough stone to make a forge. Making some pretty good progress this episode, actually. Also, I'm going to need to do some research on how to turn rawhide into leather. I do need leather, of course, to make a book, although it seems like at this point the odds of me getting a book are pretty slim, at least in the near future. It's really disappointing, too, because I wanted to make a book that had all of the recipes and stuff and make it kind of a cool little, I don't know, lore-type thing. But that seems kind of out of my reach, but oh well. So yeah, I'm going to, let's go over here and start excavating, actually, in the area where I want to put the forge. I did want to put it sort of in like a little cave-ish type area here, next to the hot spring. Actually, to that end, let me expand the hot spring a little bit. There we go. And I kind of wanted to make like a little cave here. Hopefully I can do that without causing too many problems. Hoping this whole place doesn't just landslide in on me. I can't make it too recessed, at least for now, because I will end up causing a huge cave-in, I think. There are wooden support beams that you can build. I was looking into that too, and that's something I can certainly look into for the future. Make sure I keep an eye on that fire. I don't want to miss out on my opportunity. I'm pretty sure I have a decent amount of time while that copper is melted before it will ultimately solidify. I'm actually kind of wondering what happens if you let the metal solidify in a ceramic vessel. Probably something I don't want to find out. Let me go stack my logs over here. Can I not sprint? Am I too low on water to sprint, maybe? I don't know. There we go. Stack my logs up. Excellent. Yeah, I must be thirsty. There we go. Thirsty and hungry. I want to make sure I'm eating this venison aggressively, I guess. Let's trim off the nastiness. There we go. And actually, throwing this in a pot, I believe, helps preserve it as well. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with having rotten flesh next to it, but that will help preserve it a little bit more. Just get a few extra little ticks of nutrition out of it, and just conserve all the food that I can. Even though there's an abundance of seaweed, I don't want to go super malnourished, because I believe that actually can drop you all the way down to 200 max HP. So I really got to find some fruit and grains, man, and some dairy. This playthrough's going to be a little harder than I had originally hoped, I think. Largely due to the fact that I'm on an island. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so what's gonna have to do for now. So is this gravel? If it's gravel, I think I want to use some gravel to... Okay, it is gravel. I'm gonna go snag some gravel elsewhere. Oh, my shovel, no! I gotta make another shovel. Where's my tool heads? Oh, I only have one shovel head left. I have to make some more of those. And I probably should deposit some of these ceramic vessels down. Now that I have this, now that this area right here is going to be my forge, I will place my my jars with various forge-related things here, and I'll probably stockpile my charcoal over here at some point. So let's grab some of this gravel here. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. 3 pieces, and one more. Actually, I wonder, can I get flint from gravel still? Is that still a thing? I actually don't know. I guess we may have to find out. Okay. Dirt. Hopefully being this close to the water doesn't affect anything. I guess, if anything, I could probably use it to quench things. So, gravel, 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 gravel. Excellent. Stone, 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 stone. Let's get rid of the water. I need to go dig up some... Actually, do I have to have... You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go grab a 5th piece of stone. Just in case. Looks like I need to drink some more water, too. Because I'd hate to try to start a forge and then end up, you know, having it not actually work. At some point when I get better technology and such, this place will be much better decorated. I don't like building things temporarily. It makes me, you know, it kind of bugs me when I have only temporary things. It kind of takes away that feeling of, okay, this is my base. Oh, crap. You know what? I bet you my... Hopefully I'm not too late on that copper. That's not good. I kind of dilly-dallied. Eek. It still has liquid copper in it, so that's good. All right. Prospector's pick mold. Let's get the prospector's pick done. Excellent. And the other one, that is my hoe, that is my saw. So let's grab the hoe. Hopefully there's still enough time. Okay. Good. I was very worried for a moment. Okay. Prospector's pick and hose are done. That's good. That is very good. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go grab another piece of stone. I'm going to get my inventory sort of straightened out here, take a moment to think about what I'm doing, and I'll be back. Alright, we have some rain. I did finish the forge. I haven't lit it yet. I want to wait until the rain stops in case that has an effect on it. So we're going to just sort of wait the rain out. But it is done. It is ready to go, hopefully. And we're going to head over here. And I want to use the hoe. I want to try to figure this out. It has different modes, which I've been kind of ticking through here just to check out what they are. So I believe this mode, if you look in the lower right-hand corner there, I believe this mode is to actually till the grass. So that's good. I have a hydration level. You can see where whether or not the plants are hydrated. And then I believe this is whether or not they're finished. I believe mousing over with the little red info, I think that's if they're done. Now, I could have sworn there was a nutrient mode. It may be something that I have to have a better level of hoe for. So I feel like it's a little bit of a waste. I was hoping to be able to see that sort of thing. However, I at least can now tell for sure when plants are done. So that alone will be quite worth it. I'm also thinking I'm just going to go all in on my planting right now because I have so few seeds to work with. I'm gonna hoe up some new... Oh, that's my prospecting pick. It looks very similar to a hoe. I'm going to hoe up some new land. I'm actually going to plant my other 2 soybean seeds. I have to go for it because I'm kind of running low on... I mean, I have so few options for food that I feel sort of priced into doing that. So I'm going to let the rain subside and we're going to mess with the forge. Alrighty, I think I'm ready to go start this forge up. So I have some extra fuel here. I believe I can use charcoal for fuel as well. So I may just end up doing that. I have my ingot ready, so I can remelt it, and I have molds and a saw mold. So I want to see exactly how the whole melting process works. So hopefully we can get this thing lit. I do think it said it would take a few times potentially to actually light it. Interesting. Let's try that again. Where are my... Oh, my sticks are over there. I'll be back when it's lit. Aha! So I think I had it. I think I actually had it wrong. I think I needed only 7 pieces. So let's go ahead and... Okay, so I actually can't use that for fuel. Yes? No? There we go. Okay. Alright, charcoal is lighting it up nicely. So yeah, I guess I can't use the willow logs for fuel. Okay, yeah, so I had to take a single piece of it out. Not quite a full stack was necessary, but that's fine. We got it done. Inventory is completely clogged. Alright, well, I'm kind of wasting time here, so let's get in... I don't have a lot of fuel to mess with, so we're going to put in... I want to see what the hierarchy is for this, so I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to put in the ceramic mold above the saw mold. I believe as long as this continues to melt, as long as there is a container over here, it should process this just fine. So I don't think I have to worry about it. We're still warming up, so that's good. You can kind of create a little bit of a V-shaped hierarchy here. I believe towards the bottom is where it's the hottest. And the more fuel, the hotter it gets. You can melt up to 5 things at the same time. I actually wonder if I can cook things in here too. I'm not going to bother. I don't want to risk it. Because I don't want to waste what little food I have left. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and munch on this. This may be the last of it here. Venison did not last very long. Really kind of makes me wonder what it's going to be like trying to domesticate animals, and if I'm even really going to get that much food from it. I know there's also other ways to improve this. You can use a bellows. You have to make sure that there's plenty of ventilation, and it can't be raining. Rain will immediately put out a forge unless it is covered, so that's something to be concerned about for sure. Okay, so we already burned up some fuel. Actually, I'm just to try to melt this as quickly as possible. Give it as much fuel as it can take. Temperature seems to be holding quite nicely. Love this UI, how it's got the little crackling flames behind it. It's pretty neat. I also looked into how to process leather, and I need barrels for that. I don't believe that a ceramic container will work. I think it actually has to be a wooden barrel. So leather will have to wait until this saw is done, which is going to be pretty good. I'm actually running out of time. This will probably be the last little segment here. But next episode, we're certainly going to be going for wood technology, and we're actually going to use our prospecting pick and try to find some minerals. Alright, bright red can work. So, I'm hoping that means that it will melt. I'm really hoping. Can weld. So I think I have to take it past the can weld mark until it actually melts. And once it's melted, it should go into the mold here. Putting a lot on the line. I mean, it seems like, you know, it's only a single... I'm hoping that danger just means that it's in danger of melting. I guess we'll find out. We're just going to go for it. Love the idea that I could just take this right out with my hands. Okay, so there we go. So it melted into there. Why am I getting duplicate? What's going on here? I'm very confused. So can I now, since it is unshaped, can I take this and put it into the... Is that transferring? Or it must be because it's an ingot, I guess. So let me pop this off. Okay, so it did just melt it back down into an ingot. So it should still be really hot. So let me melt it down into the mold. Okay, so we got that figured out. So it will melt, and it'll melt into what I assume is the topmost position. I had a feeling it would be the topmost, but I wasn't completely sure about that. So we're just going to let this melt again. It is in danger. That's good. We want that. Spooby noise! Uh-oh. Did it just disappear? I just lost it. Really? So how am I supposed to recover it and turn it into a... It said the only way you could possibly melt it was to put it back into the... I must have been mistaken. Well, I'm going to bring my stuff back. So there goes... That's really... That's really disheartening. So I guess between episodes, I'm going to go do some more prospecting. Because I really wanted to get a saw. So obviously I need to learn something about that. I'll have to do some more reading. I guess I had read incorrectly. Lesson learned. Either way, this is still going to be quite useful. I may need an anvil, possibly, to work the material. Maybe that's what I needed to do, was heat it up and then work it on an anvil. Because I know anvils are a thing. Well, either way, it's a learning experience. It's not really a big deal. Now that I have a prospector's pick, I should be able to actually get more copper. So it's not like I'm locked out of technology forever or anything. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.